welcome back to our channel. Let's start with the news today.
Senator Barrasso. U.S. must give Ukraine everything they need now. Ukraine can win against Russia, but the United States must immediately give it the tools it needs, Senator John Barrasso said Sunday. The people are putting on a heroic fight, the Wyoming Republican said on Fox News Sunday Morning Futures with Maria Bartiromo. Vladimir Putin underestimated the will and the fighting capacity of the people of Ukraine, and he overestimated his own troops, and regrettably, Joe Biden made the same mistake. We need to get them everything they need. He added that there is a congressional bipartisan group that is trying to light a fire under the Biden administration to move faster and give them what they need. If they know how in Ukraine to fire it, anything, whether it's drones, MiGs, defense systems to shoot down what Russia is trying to shoot in toward Ukraine, give it to them now. Get moving. Meanwhile, the United States must stop all purchases from Russia, not just oil and gas, said the senator. Russia's still getting about $5-7 billion a year for Russian energy, and we in the United States are still buying uranium from Russia, he said. We need to stop the whole thing. The sanctions so far have hurt Russia, but they've not been crippling. We need to go further. There are ways to do it, and you have to shut down Russia's sale of energy to places around the world. Putin, he added, has undermined the markets around the world on uranium. We have an abundance of uranium in the United States, said Barrasso. We need to use it. Nuclear power is an important part of our electric grid. About 20% of the energy we have here is from nuclear power. It is carbon-free energy. The United States must also become more self-sufficient rather than depend on imports, he said, as that is crucial for national security, safety, and the future. The senator, in further discussion, panned Biden's upcoming budget plans, which are to be announced on Monday, saying he expects a budget that is still living in the past. Remember, last year he came out with a budget that was a pipe dream of liberal activism and climate extremism, he said. Last year's budget didn't even keep up with inflation on homeland security or defense. We've been living for a year with tax and spending Democrat policies, and that's why we now have a 40-year high in inflation in this country. Things need to change. Barrasso said Biden can't hide from being the president of high gas prices, because when he came into office, gas was still affordable and the nation was energy independent. Fast forward 14 months, we are now dependent on foreign sources of energy, and if you want to fill up your tank, you empty your wallet, said Barrasso. We have the energy in the ground here and we need to get it out. There are things we can do to get inflation under control and stop the reckless spending. Barrasso added he's a no vote for Biden's Supreme Court nominee Ketanji Brown Jackson. Joe Biden had an opportunity to put forth a mainstream nominee, but instead he once again listened to the voices of the liberal left as he does with so many of his appointees, he said.
This is the end of our news today. Thank you for watching and see you next time.